Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everyone's going to die. Come on, let's go watch some Good News Girls. Hey, I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Ashley, and we could not be more excited that Rick and Morty is coming out in less than a month. So, to celebrate this, we are doing our top 10 favorite things about this show, in no particular order, because if we've learned anything from this show, what is that, Chelsea?
Nothing matters. So we figured we'd start off with Unity's letter to Rick, an autoerotic assimilation. The voice acting, the letter itself, it's heartbreaking, and it really captures the essence of what is Rick Sanchez.
And man, does Christina Hendricks ever nail that. That whole speech, start to finish, is just, shattering. And I cannot watch that episode without the commentary on.
It really shows us that Rick is out to destroy everything he loves, and even himself.
And not even on purpose. And of course, as you can see, one of our favorites is Mr. Meeseeks, but most importantly, Jerry's reaction to the Mr. Meeseeks.
Jerry's pathetic. He's so satisfied with his mediocrity that even Mr. Meeseeks can't help him with his golf swing.
Beth and Summer both get rid of their Meeseeks within a matter of hours because they are willing to change, they're willing to grow, to be happier, better people, and Jerry just is so pathetic.
And there's a part of me who thinks that possibly, and this is giving Jerry a lot of credit, he may have done it as a fuck you to Rick, just as a way to show that Rick has nothing to contribute to the family. But there's really a part of me that thinks I'm giving Jerry too much credit.
Who knows? It could be a little bit of both.
Tiny Rick! Tiny Rick. That is a dude I want to party with. It's one of my favorite episodes, and I just love the balance they find between fun teenage Rick who just wants to have a good time, and then the angst-ridden Rick Sanchez, who is burdened down by years of destroying universes.
And the vampire plotline that they just throw away and then touch on at the end in the post-credit scene, it is fantastic. That episode is perfect, start to finish.
Michael Down Your Vincents, our next favorite part of Rick and Morty, is Interdimensional Cable. The perfect meta commentary that lets fans in on the joke.
And they let you in on the joke so early, especially in the first episode when they're like, oh, TV from other dimensions has an almost improvisational tone. And it's just so funny. I mean, we saw the inception of it in House of Cosby's, but man, have they perfected it. Another thing I love about Interdimensional Cable is just, you get to see Justin Roiland absolutely drunkenly unrestrained, and it's beautiful, and the animators take it and just make it so much more. Like in the Mexican Armada from Two Brothers, it was actually supposed to be a bunch of ships, but the animators took it another way, and my god, did it make it so much funnier.
So, crashing in next, we have The Wedding Squanchers. One of my favorite episodes, because it's really funny, but it also shows us Rick's vulnerability. The end, where he surrenders to the Galactic Federation, to the music of Nine Inch Nails' Hurt. Perfection. I can't tell if Rick's trying to screw over them, if he's trying to screw over his family, or he's trying to screw himself. Either way, he's gonna burn everyone on the process.
Honestly, I think it's all three.
Right?
And you never really know with Rick, and that brings us to our next point. You just really can't tell with Rick. Does he love his family? Doesn't he love his family?
The closest glimpse we get to Rick actually caring is during Bird Person's wedding, when he gives that lovely speech where he talks about opening up, about caring about his friends and caring about his family, but then Bird Person got straight up murdered by his wife.
And one of my personal favorite things about this show is it gets stuck in your head like a song.
Get swifty, Ricky Ticky Tabby, bitch!
Grass tastes bad.
No jumping in the sewers.
Wubble up dub dub.
In my tongue, that means I'm in great pain. Please help me. One of the best things about Rick and Morty are all the Easter eggs. There are so many pop culture references, I feel like you could spend a lifetime exploring and still miss some stuff.
To paraphrase Dan Harmon in the commentary when he said, we spend all day on this, so don't feel bad if you want to rewatch it and pick it apart too.
And that actually leads into one of my favorite Easter eggs. Mr. Poopy Butthole. I hate saying his name. Like, I really do, Ash. But he's one of my favorite characters. The Total Recall episode is phenomenal because it shows that you can't trust your memories. And if you can't trust your memories, what can you have? And that after credit scene, when Beth asks, like, how's he doing, Ash?
He's not pressing charges, and that's gotta be the you shot me equivalent of not being mad.
Perfection. And just because we like you guys so much, and we love Rick and Morty, we had to throw in a bonus round. Ashley?
Our favorite thing about this show is the fans. You guys are fantastic and hilarious and nitpicky and just wonderful, horrible people, and I love you, and you're the reason I watch this show.
I love just finding out all the crazy, zany, bombastic theories out there, and it makes each episode that much more enjoyable.
Alright, so we got our top 10 list. How about your guys' top 10 list? Leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to like, squanch, and subscribe.